So what I want to talk to you today about is the biggest healthcare epidemic on the planet that most people have no idea even exists. 70% of newborns are born with this condition. 95% of people over 45 are walking around with this condition and they have no idea. What is the condition? It's called a subluxation. A subluxation is just less than a total dislocation. And there's only one place in the body where it can happen, and it's at the very top of the neck. You see, the top two bones in the neck are the most freely movable bones in the whole body, but they're also the most susceptible to misalignment because they are the most freely movable. Well, the other thing that's rather important about that area is that's where the brainstem is. And the brainstem is like the switchboard operator between your brain and your heart, your liver, your lungs, your kidneys, your arms, your legs, even your head, face, and neck. All the messages from your brain to your body go through those top two bones. So if one of those bones get even a little bit out of line, it can actually put pressure on the brainstem. That can actually interfere with the messages between your brain and any one or multiple parts of your body. What happens in that case? Well, it's kind of like you step on a garden hose. When you step on a garden hose, you get a less than 100% flow out of the hose, right at the other end. Well, what happens? Well, wherever that water is supposed to go to, it starts to suffer. So what happens if you step on or squeeze on the nerve that goes to your heart? Well, the heart doesn't function as well as it should. What does that mean? Well, it means it starts to get weaker and weaker and weaker until eventually maybe it starts to get sick. Maybe you have heart disease. It can affect the pancreas. What if it goes to the colon? What does it mean when your colon doesn't get the full life energy from the brain to it? Well, maybe it moves too slow, right? Constipation. Maybe it doesn't absorb all the fluids as it should. Maybe you have diarrhea. Maybe you have a little bit of both. It goes up and down. We call that irritable bowel. What if it stops altogether? Crohn's disease, right? It backs up. What if it's going to your kidney? Well, that means the kidney doesn't work the way it's supposed to. What does that mean? I don't know. But it means kidney disease, sickness, right? What if it's going to your stomach? Well, maybe you don't process the proper foods the way you should. Maybe you get reflux, heartburn, okay? What if it's affecting the sleep center and your sleep? What if it affects your immune function and how you react to the environment in the form of allergies, or you get colds or flus frequently, okay? Or maybe it creates like an autoimmune condition where your body actually attacks itself. All that can happen just due to one little misalignment at the top of the neck. Now, what we do at Upper Cervical Spine Center is we check people for this subluxation. We can tell you if you have one or not. So if you're not feeling 100%, if you don't have the energy you should, if you're not always feeling like you think you should feel, maybe it's aches, maybe it's pains, maybe it's digestion, maybe it's blood pressure, who knows? But if you have a misalignment at the top of the neck, that could be affecting your life and could be preventing you from living the life that you're designed to live. So first thing I would do is go and have someone check your upper cervical area. If you have an upper cervical doctor in your area, go find them. If you're in the Charlotte area, give us a call on the number below. We'll be happy to check. We offer a free consultation, okay, for anybody who wants. We never charge for consultation to see what your needs are and if we can help you. And if we can, we'll tell you. And if we can't, we'll tell you that too, and we'll try to find somebody else in your area that can. So give us a call on the screen. Let's get you in. Let's check you out and see if maybe we could improve your life. Maybe we can help you come off some of the medications that may be harming you, doing more harm than good. Okay? Thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions, give our office a call. We'll do our best to answer them. And like I said, anytime, feel free to come in. We'll have a free consultation, find out what your needs are. Thank you.